Oh, you know what time it is. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna play some bots. I'm gonna try and like do it like speedrun style. But this is the point. You guys send in games, I'm gonna review them. Anybody who wants to. Doesn't matter the rating. Obviously, if you have a rating higher than me, I'll try and review it and I'll use Stockfish and all that, but yeah, it's not really meant for those guys. Those guys aren't watching me in the first place, I don't think. But. So anyways, all right, so let's play Maria. E4, E5, develop knight G3, knight C6. All right, so a very common way to play here is we just fight for the center, and the Italian is a perfect way to do that. At this point, okay, so then we get into theory a little bit. So if you watch Gotham's Course, Chesley playing the aggressive Italian. This is actually exact play in the repertoire. Yeah, so he doesn't intend on black hanging a bishop. So, you know, that's just not what uh, the course would have in it because most people don't do that. So, now, where can I put my queen to where this pawn's not going to be attacked? And this bishop is not going to be attacked. I could put it here, but that runs into this. See, we got to think more than one move ahead. So what's another move? This seems to be pretty easy. I'm not going to think a whole lot. I'm just going to do this. No. We could just attack the queen. No. This is hanging. So we can just do something like this. And now we got, the dark square battery. The double A battery. As Hikaru says. So when you're up a piece, you can just kind of trade the game off, really. Let's limit the knight a little bit. Okay, now, so if I take here and then he comes here, that is a fork of these two. Now, it doesn't matter because nothing else is watching it, but like if the queen was right here, you'd have to make sure not to do that. And then you would take with the bishop instead. Like I said, does not matter because that is not the case. This square is not defended again. So this could be a further trade of material. If takes, takes. And you know what? If they get a pawn back, I'm not real concerned. Yeah, that's all right. We could even let's try and be accurate. So I'm gonna go here, and this forks the rook and the queen. So Maria doesn't see that. Maria puts the other rook into the fork. She said, you know what? I don't like that these two rooks, or rook and queen, are getting forked. I want all my pieces to be forked. In fact, if you give me a few more moves, I'm going to get my king in there somewhere, like right here. So you can fork everything. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and do this. Now, if this bishop was pointed here, that would be a checkmate threat, but it's not. So we're going to take a free rook. And then here we're actually just going to take a free queen. It's not free because I got to lose a knight for it. And if Maria was a human, then she would probably resign here. So then we go here. Just, checks whatever's available. That was available, check. it doesn't really matter what we do here. We can go here, just attack the bishop, you know, put pressure on where the king's going to be. Open up this file. Eventually this pawn's going to get taken or moved or something. So he backs up. Now we can take this, maybe have ideas of this. Alright. So now this is a threat. That hangs a rook. You know, if I would have pre-moved that, that would be pretty bad. That hangs a bishop. And Maria really should resign, but she has a heart of a lion, so she's not going to resign. All right. What was the game review? 91.7. So we were kind of lackadaisical, but when your opponent hangs pieces, you know, you don't got to be real sharp. So there you go. Everybody, get in the requests. I will review your game. If you're 700, I will review your game. I'll show you how a 1700 looks at it. I still can't believe I'm 1700. But, so, yeah. We'll see you guys next time.